Hello everyone, how are you? Okay, well I've got a brief tutorial today, looking at sort of 6 intervals, stacking them together to make chord voicings. I've been listening to a lot of Allan Holdsworth lately, and particularly rather than like his lead lines and everything as well, which like a lot of people focus on, I thought we could look at some of the chords. Now, I know a few people have done tutorials on this and talking about, you know, how we like these big stretches and you know, trying to sort of twist your fingers in places where they don't normally go. But I thought we could break that down a little bit more and just go to like some of the you know, like the rudiments of what these voicings are based on. Now, I mean, I'm going to post a link below, but there is actually there is a video of like Allan talking about his playing, and he plays a clip of a piece called Looking Glass, and I mean, you know, I know that Rick Beato looked at that as well, but it's going something like this, you know, that, like trying to play that chord, and if you're not used to playing that, then it's going to be sloppy, and it's going to, you know, anyway, getting back to like I was saying, getting back to like the rudiments. If you're playing like here, like starting from the bass. Well, I mean, in conventional jazz guitar, you don't always play the root and the fifth, because that's like the bass player's job. You know, you quite often you're playing in the upper register. You're playing cut down chords on top of what the bass player's doing. Now, in the live version of it, of course, Allan starts, and then the drums and the bass come in. But it's more sort of like, you know, like this sort of. Hang on. That's what it's like that. I know I'm not playing it exactly right. Before you start getting all keyboard warrior-y on me and you'll say, oh, that's not right, and Allan would never do that, and blah 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 blah. Well, I know he wouldn't, but if we actually look at what's going on here, that's those notes are a sixth apart. So we can slide that about, and we don't actually have to play it on those 2 strings either. We can play it here. So we go. Now you play 6 again. Yeah. Yeah. And then you start to see how it sort of links the chord voicings with his lead playing. That he's like, you know, he's laying down those chords, and he's actually thinking about what he's going to play during the solo. Yeah. So but if we go back here, now you put the fifth in instead. Then we've got this set of chords that we can play. That's all in C major. I mean, starting on, because like I say, if we bring that fifth in, that's a C, that's G. play that. We could play that over like a C major 7 or whatever, or we could play it over an F major 7, because that's, yeah. So there's lots of, you know, we could actually just, you know, as a chord substitution. And then we don't have to be restricted here when we start sort of looking. You know, when you start playing it on different strings. That's a bit of a stretch, that one. But you see, all I'm doing is just like play the 5th, and then so play that note, then you go 5 notes. So that would be G. We play an open G, and then play a 6th above. Yeah, like that. So, as a simple exercise, as I say simple, you get used to what those stretches are, but it'll help you build that confidence up with finding where those intervals actually are. I mean, a lot of the times, you know, like 6ths, they are more associated with like country music, and you know, sort of, and also like, you know, like blues as well. But you could, I mean, another thing we could just try in closing is just actually just going up a scale in 6th interval. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then maybe just like try just changing the bass. I mean, I like we're saying use the 5th, but you see how interesting that sounds. Now, like I just want to reiterate, I'm not playing the exact voicings that Allan would do, because, well, first of all, I mean, that's down to him. You know, there was an interview where, you know, somebody was saying, you know, like that he was sort of working really hard, you know, to try and sound like Allan Holdsworth, and then Allan said, well, if I heard him play and I recognised my playing in it, I'd do my best to try and do something different, you know, because the idea is to try and be unique, to create a unique voice. So what we're doing, we're just taking some of Allan's ideas and sort of incorporating them into what we already know, just so that we can open out the fretboard a little bit more, make things a bit more interesting, so that we're not just playing, you know, like jazz grips going. You know, we're not just doing that. Another piece of advice as well. I mean, I'm playing this this PRS guitar. If you haven't got like the long fingers, or even if you have got like the long fingers, a shorter scale guitar is going to help with making some of those stretches easier, because you haven't got to stretch quite as far, you know. Yeah, something like this, or maybe something sort of, you know, Gibson scale. Yeah, just something sort of fairly short scale, and just work on those. Just work on those 6ths, you know, like you know, they say, like, if you got that shape here. Now, yeah, I can play that there, but I can also play all this stuff on top of that as well. You see what I mean? And then just sort of finding, you know, what intervals work with that and which ones don't. You know, and the more your chord knowledge improves, the more you'll naturally be inclined to find those grips. And you're not just, you know, just doing the, you're not just doing that. You know, nothing wrong with that. It's just that you know, this is just really, I don't know if that many people have sort of explored this style that much. You know, but anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I wasn't babbling too much, and I hope you got something out of this. Please comment below, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.